What it do, what it is, Josh, your boy Taylor May Rock. You're now tuned in to the infamous No Filter Show. And as always, I'm joined by my great co-host.
Y'all know what it is. Villain in the white mask, Mr. H6K. Quick in the building. This Beast Bars and Faith. ENT. Yeah, yeah.
Man, and of course, it's your man, Giamo, aka Non GMO. We up in this blicker. You heard me?
I am the Blue Phoenix. Hello. How are you guys?
Good, good. So y'all want to hear something funny? So I real live was shocked that Weezy got in on time, and I just added her. So when I added her to the jump, when we came back live, I forgot for that little second that I was supposed to kick off the intro. I don't ask. I had a brain fart. That's why I was a little off. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's Thursday. How y'all feeling?
Man, forget it. Let's jump right into it. What's up with your guy J. Cole, bro?
God damn. Jeez Louise.
Let's get right into it. Let's cut it all out. I want to know. It's Big Three talk time.
You know what, bro? I feel a little aggression, and I don't fight on the inside. So let's take this outside.
It's not often we start from the outside, so welcome to another edition of K Quick's Corner. I actually added the K in there this time. Quick's Corner. Ha! Now, you know what? For this one, thank you. See, telepathy. You know what I'm saying? So, it doesn't take a rocket scientist unless you were living under a rock. The big thing in hip hop right now, there have been shots thrown and so on and so forth. Everybody's familiar with the shot, which now I'm understanding is actually a return shot that Kendrick thrown that got everybody in the uproar. Now, J. Cole dropped his album, might delete later, 7-minute drill. Basically, a majority of the verse, if not the whole verse. I only listened to it twice. I forgot to refresh myself before the show. Responded to Kendrick. Then, at a live show, I'm not sure where, but the footage is out there. Y'all can watch. He gracefully bowed out, apologized for the diss track because, it didn't sit right in his spirit, so on and so forth. I'm basically cliff noting it. I'm cliff noting it. So I feel two ways about this. And Styles P actually responded to this, and I actually mirror his feelings on the situation. The competitive MC in me is very upset with J. Cole. But on the other side, the side about me who is all about protecting your peace, mental stability, and so on and so forth, is proud of him. But let me express the upset part. All of that he did on stage would have been fully respected by everybody with no pushback had he not responded. Had he not, because granted, everybody who listens to J. Cole, this guy writes bars, takes little jabs, not even at people, but jabs and bars expressing that he's ready for the smoke. He is the best in the world, so on and so forth. But then when the smoke comes to him, he throws his dart back, but then before the bomb hits back at him, bows out. The MC in me looks at that kind of crazy. But I do acknowledge on my other side, took courage to do that, but you responded, bro. You jumped in the fire. You gotta finish the job. You gotta finish. That's just where I am. And before I go further, I want everybody else's initial reactions to the apology in itself. Panel.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you, okay, go ahead, Mo. Go ahead. Un momento.
We've been using hand sign language lately. We learned that real quick. We know exactly what the fuck every finger point means, right? But for me, this was the last of the light-skinned MCs. This was the last of the lyrical light-skinned beings that exist on this fucking planet that ain't talking about goddamn shooting and popping perks. This is my hero right here. And you bow out your spirit, nigga. Plus, he's a hybrid, so I'll take that back. He's not a true light-skinned man. He's half and half, okay? And for some fucking reason, I think his inner white person came out. Some type of weird Zen shit happened to him. Because if a motherfucker talks shit about me, I have light skin problems. I am going at your ass. I'm on your ass, and you better bring your ass to get some ass, nigga, because I'm on your ass. That's a military saying. You got to bring ass to get ass. So goddamn it, J. Cole, grow the fuck up and give us what the hell we need. We need some lyrical challenges out here. Please. It shouldn't just be the females. They don't apologize. They go hard. I digress. Please, Phoenix.
I don't think you want me to.
Oh no! Please say what you want.
Saying.
I was gonna say that was.
We can't hear shit you saying.
I know because my voice is gone. But
and she's still trying to talk.
I thought it was the morning time.
No.
No, we didn't hear you. He's just BSing you right now.
I woke up like this. Anyway, I was surprised, but I mean, I guess it's very mature of him, but it is like he's bowing out. It is just like, you know what? I can't. I was surprised though. I didn't think he would do that. I thought he was gonna come back with something. And then did y'all see? So they've been making, of course, skits and comedy things about this, and they talking about Drake called J. Cole cussing him out and talking about, so why you do this? You messed us up. They finally started to respect the light-skinned dudes and all this other stuff. And J. Cole said, man, he was talking about you for real. So it's like, you know, it's a lot of it. But I was surprised, but it was very mature of him, I believe.
Is it my turn? Quick, I've been waiting for this. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, so first and foremost, as a MC, I am disappointed that the battle did not happen. I'm a type of person where it comes to beef, where it comes to anything, you feel me? As soon as you fire off, you got to stand behind that shot. Nobody shoots a gun and run and be like, "Oh, my bad. I shot at you. I hit you, but my bad. I ain't kill you. I'm sorry." I want to break it down just a little bit further. See, a lot of people don't know that the real beef is not with J. Cole. The real beef is with Drake. Drake and K-Dot been beefing for the past 10 years, and there's been things that's been going on. So I kind of feel like, yeah, Cole name was mentioned. I feel like him and Drake was on tour. Of course, you know, they talking about that shit, you feel me, amongst themselves, and that nigga reacted off of ego when all in all, he real life got respect for Kendrick. So it's kind of like I'm disappointed, but in the same breath, for a nigga to be like, you know what? That shit ain't sit right with me, and I shouldn't have did it. And in my eyes, that shit is whack. You feel me? I'm a retract. But what if you respond? I'm gonna take that shit on the chin. You know what I'm saying? I'm disappointed, but on man time, you feel me? I respect that shit because they have a friendship. You feel me? They obviously have some type of friendship. Obviously, J. Cole respects Kendrick's body of work. You feel me? He was just sucked into the bullshit. You feel me? Just because. Now, I will say this, though. Me and our good friend Quick have a bet going on who's going to win this battle between Drake and Kendrick. And me being the light-skinned representation of the light-skinned coalition, I'm a mid-ranking member, but I'm still light-skinned and I'm bald-headed. So I got a little bit of say.
Down there.
You feel me? So what I said was, I still think that people sleep on Drake. I got Drake taking this.
And I'm a realist, so I got Kendrick. But
We'll
before
see.
we get into the Drake Kendrick debacle, we will get there in just a moment. I got a question to ask more so about J. Cole still. We'll get back to our friendly bet in just a moment because I got smoke for you. But for Kendrick, for J. Cole, because like I said, him being he has songs where he competitively rhymes and he stays. Now, granted, does this situation? Well, I got two questions. Now, firstly, let me start off with this one. If that 7-minute drill record had been a knockout punch, does J. Cole apologize still?
Of course. I'm gonna tell you some real shit about that song. Everybody think that was supposed to have been a knockout punch. No.
No, I'm asking. I know.
I'm just saying for everybody who's listening, because I'm listening to everybody. Oh, that joint was mid, and this is that and the other. That song was literally a warning song. You feel me? I just want to say, everybody listening, even though this man waved the white flag, don't think that boy can't go head to head with Kendrick. I really think that Cole will get the best of Kendrick. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, this is the thing. I doubt anybody was doubting that he could go head to head with Kendrick. That's the beauty of. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a debate. That's what's fun about debating this. It's always been Cole, Kendrick. We've been wanting a Cole and Kendrick album for the longest time because they can bang with each other, pause if that's necessary. But but anyways, my whole thought process is who got the dog in him. And I know Kendrick does. Now, this further proves my point. Now my next question is, well, in my person, firstly, let me put out an opinion. There's certain things like the whole competitive, I'm the greatest rhymes that Cole says. There's a lot of people who say they don't want to hear that from him no more because of this situation. Like, just they acknowledge him and want him to be a great rapper. But in their eyes, they remove him from the big three conversation. Because when it came to battle amongst the big three, he stepped out of that. And now it's just Kendrick and Drake up there.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Explain.
So, just because he stepped out of the battle, that takes away from his lyrical ability? Like, come on,
That didn't say nothing about his lyrical ability.
No. Hold on. When we talking about the big three, we're talking about the talent. You feel me? We talking about the spitters. So it doesn't. He bowed out of a battle, but that doesn't take away from the fact that nigga still will outbar most of the industry, bro. That's foolish.
Well, that's not. Well, for one, that depends on what you basing off of. Because if we talking about straight raw lyricism, there's a whole bunch of people that can replace Drake in that. Drake is up there because he's the biggest mainstream artist. He's the hit maker of the three. You know what I mean? So nobody says, like, if I want bars, nobody is putting Drake like, yo, I'm gonna go there for bars. They go in there for the hooks, the beat, production, so on and so forth, everything, because he has that in making hits. Bars, people go to Kendrick and Cole for. So it's obviously more to it than just that. So all I'm saying, so what I assume it is granted, and also you got to take into account what he's saying. Grizzy in the building, BBF was popping. So
you.
What I'm saying,
So
I never said Drake. I never said Drake.
I gotta stop it. I gotta stop.
No, because I never said Drake didn't. I know I'm addressing that. I never said Drake didn't have bars, but can he bar with Kendrick and Cole though?
Yes, bro. This is the problem. This is the problem. The problem is Drake has so many commercial hits that's all people really fuck with and know. Nigga, when you listen to his album and listen to his bars, bro, the nigga can rap, bro. And that's the funny thing about it. You feel me? Like, really listen. Like, he took shots, same time Kendrick been taking shots. That nigga been taking shots right back. And some of my favorite bars that she was end up being shots at Kendrick.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you this. My whole argument about that is because every time Drake goes up against somebody who can really rap, he folds. Stepped in front of Joe Budden, folded. Stepped in front of Pusha T, folded.
How,
Only
Sway?
person he beat was Meek.
How, Sway? He answered everybody.
He did.
He answered.
But he went under a rock when Joe Budden was hitting him with track after track after track. Pusha T came out with one response and threw that dirt out there. Nothing.
Bruh, hold on. Let's be real. Listen. I fuck with Joe. Let's get it. Don't get it twisted. Shout out to Joe Budden. You feel me? But the nigga's washed, bro.
He retired. That was before he retired. That was Slaughterhouse Joe. That still didn't explain Pusha T though, bro. Regardless.
Hold on.
Regardless.
Let me finish. Can I finish? Can I talk? Can I talk?
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Nah, what I'm saying is this. If you really listen to Drake music, you would still hear the response, bro. Like, just think about it. Like, for real, the nigga Drake makes money. Why would he sit up here? Listen. He's a money maker and it's smart. Why would he go head to head and diss them niggas and say their name and give them free fucking promo, nigga? Come on, Slim.
Because Joe at the same time was the media. He was popping everywhere.
And guess what? I
guarantee he was on Everyday Struggle, and he's a respected MC, bro.
I guarantee you that Joe only probably did 700,000 units.
That ain't the point. This is in the
era. Hold on, listen. Wait, no, hold on. Let me finish. I just proved my point. Drake influence is way bigger than Joe Budden's, bro.
Which is why he's in the big three.
Listen. But listen, how did he get there? Let's no. Hold on, wait. Now let him cook.
I just told you. That's what I'm telling you. The dude can make hits.
Hold on, listen.
And I never said he wasn't a dope rapper neither. I never said that.
Let me finish. You ready?
Let's go.
Hey, Bo, tell him, relax your muscles.
All of your muscles.
In order to write hits,
because he's dope.
You have to put the work in, bro. Like, the nigga's undeniable, bro. Like, come on, Slims. Don't make me pull the accolades up. That's why he's in the big three.
And don't make me pull split sheets up neither.
Listen, guess what? If you do that, pull everybody's split sheet up.
I would definitely do that.
Hold on. Guess what? I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Because we in the industry. You look at the split sheet. You look at them split sheet, you gonna be surprised. You gonna be like, motherfucker.
No, I look at this because, granted, bro, we came from the dang era where the damn like a version of the split sheet came with the album in the booklet. We saw who contributed to the writing and the production and so on and so forth. If anybody came up in the CD era, if you actually took the time to read the booklet that came with the album, you know who did what on that song. To be truthfully honest,
that's fake. Quentin Miller. That is true.
Yes,
facts.
Yes, super
that's
facts.
But hold on.
Views from the 6.
Yeah, hold on. But how is the ghostwriter fighting ghostwriting rumors? Like, that pen worked both ways, my nigga. He done wrote some of your favorite hits from some of your favorite rappers, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay, but we talking about Drake. If when those rappers come up, we can talk about them too. Like, I keep the same energy with everybody.
Can I interject?
And you know that by now, right?
Hold on. Let me say something real quick, Mo.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Let me tell you what it sounds like quick.
What it sound like? Tell me.
Don't make me call my uncle to back it up. It sounds like you are really anti-light skin tonight.
No,
J. Cole.
Probably according to y'all, because this is the thing. I was whoever the Facebook user is, make sure you go to the actual page to view the video or state who your name is, please. So, but anyways, as far as the Kendrick, I'm reacting to the Kendrick and J. Cole situation because I'm disappointed. I was looking forward to seeing this back and forth. Because I love both MCs. You know what I mean? You know, if Drake jumped in, I'm not writing Drake off. He made a hit single out of Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? So, but when it came to, I was excited for Kendrick and Cole for a completely different reason than when Drake jumps in. Kendrick and Cole, I know with that back and forth, I was gonna get straight, raw, complex, out of this world bars. Just raw, straight, pop, 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 pop from them too. And maybe the hip hop purist and the lyricist in me, the MC in me is just disappointed. You know, that may be it. You know what I'm saying? And just coming from the battle world, that's equivalent the same way you say about Kendrick. That is kind of like Cole throwing the rock and hiding his hand. I respect because it took a lot of courage to what he said. Now to do what he do, but at the same time, Elsky shout out. But at the same time, I'm sure it would be more received by everybody as a whole if that statement he made on stage was made before he even thought about doing a response.
Look,
Wait. Before he even thought about doing a response, because apparently it was peer pressure.
Quick.
What's up?
No, not peer pressure. Let me say two things, and then
Well,
I don't want to talk
you
about.
said on stage.
Listen. You know what? You're starting to remind me of a certain person that I know that just always talks and don't let nobody respond. I know him. I can't put my finger
I
on
let you talk.
I know you're talking now. So
Don't do that.
Nigga, I feel like the way he came off is the nigga responded too early. You feel me? He responded too early, and he did that shit off of ego. And you know that shit, bro. It takes a man to sit up there and admit that he fucked up with the ego. You made me forget my second point. What else did you say? You said something else about my light-skinned brothers I ain't like.
What did I say about light-skinned people? I'm like,
I don't know.
I thought I was light-skinned until y'all told me I wasn't.
I don't know, bro. You want to trade? You on a trading block now? I have to talk to Andre about that one. Nah, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Regardless of the battle of whatever, how this shit goes out, I still agree that, you feel me, those are the big three. I kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying, all of them have different music style and abilities where they still can touch the masses with their arts. So there's no denying that they're all the best. It's all about who's your number one. And to me personally, that falls on preference.
I agree. Now, granted, I was just bringing, now in disclosure, I was bringing up discussions that I've heard amongst people since this whole apology thing hit the media. As far as the big three, me personally, I still think they are Kendrick, Cole, Drake. Whoever you feel is 1 through 3, that's completely up to you all. If I'm saying my preference, it really doesn't matter because, like, it's too subjective, you know. We already know where that is. But now, since Cole bowed out, it's down to Kendrick and Drake. Now, I forgot who said who, but apparently somebody out there, I forgot who it was. It might have been Joe Budden saying that he heard Drake's diss, or I'm not sure who it was, but apparently there is one in the chamber, and I'm just waiting for it. And that's when we get to this wager me and Rock have.
Yes, sir. You know, the economy's hard, and we feel like that if you're going to make the best bet, make sure you make it count. So Quick and I have made a bet of a full tank of gas on whoever wins this battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
you can spend a lot with $60, but it's well fucking spent when it goes in your gas tank and your shit say full. Can I get an amen?
And I'm actually, and like I said, 60, and he got a dang truck too. So
right, he said, look, he left. He said, "Fuck that. That's only a quarter tank for me."
Now, as far as measuring the finish line of this bet, we might as well get this out on air so we have a paper trail of this. How are we going to determine whether or not this battle of words has been fulfilled or completed?
So let's go off of straight bars. Straight bars. That's it.
I mean,
bars.
but like, all right, straight bars. So
Straight bars.
we might have to do we might have to do a few pop-up shows when we do a bar read back or something, because this is gonna take up a lot of the show time.
Nah, look, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go live. We're gonna play the
That's
songs.
what I mean.
Yeah, we can do a pop-up. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
So I'll say and also, so what is it technically over when somebody stops responding, or like how do we determine that?
Yeah, we gotta really judge it when whoever stops responding.
So basically, we gotta wait it out and see what's up.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. So fair enough. We'll just keep you fully covered on here and so on and so forth. Now, my final words on it, then we'll get everybody else. Shouts out to J. Cole. It does not take away from how fire of a rapper he is. You know, as far as the battle thing, that's one thing. That's just not in his spirit. I respect it. MC and me is upset, but spiritual, protect your peace side of me that I always, promote to. Proud of you. Still the big three. Now, Kendrick, Drake, it's on you. Next, rest of y'all, please.
Y'all finished, or is you fucking done?
Well, fuck you.
God damn. Who got a hard dick in here? Shit.
I got a chubby on right now.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I ain't gonna hold you. I am very disappointed in the fact that my man apologized, and that's the hybrid shit. And I can't get over that. I can't fucking get over it because I was licking my chops and I was fucking ready for the battle of the fucking century. You hear what I'm saying? This is the old school 90s. This is everything. This is West Coast versus East Coast without the fucking Biggie Smalls and Tupac shit, the real drama. I knew that they could keep that shit on pen and paper. And now I can't even tell my son, bro, you gotta check this shit out. Like, this is what it's about. This is what the fuck I grew up with. You know what I mean? Where everybody else is out here banging on wax and literally taking that shit off of the wax and pulling up with a goddamn gun. You hear what I'm saying? So I had so much respect for the both of them, and naturally, because Kendrick comes from that West Coast culture where they really battle rap and they don't give a fuck. We gotta forget. Everybody forgets how West Coast battle rap went. They really went hard. And he's from Carolina, which I was born in Carolina. And this is what the fuck we doing, Cole. This is what the fuck we doing, my nigga. My half a nigga. This is what we doing, bro. This is what we doing. Huh? So fuck everything. Fuck everybody. Drake ain't going. Nigga, Cole, stop whispering on the fucking tracks because your music is meditative. It makes me want to go into a state of crossing my knees, nigga. I'm sick of the whispering.
Don't you
get
do
some
yoga?
Excitement, motherfucker. Listen, you mind your fucking business. You light skinned too, nigga. You do yoga. It may be just getting off the toilet, but it's yoga.
Hey, and I do it very well.
But I'm sick of this shit. I need some historical shit to happen in hip hop. Otherwise, it's done. It's dead. It's dying slowly. Nah, not slowly, but at a rapid pace. We have all these cancerous artists. We got NLE Chop out here talking about eating Badusi, and yeah, you want to fuck me. I get what the light-skinned nigga saying.
Hey, hold on. Ain't that the same nigga that said, if I was you, I would want to fuck me too?
That's the song I'm talking about.
I would want to suck me too? Like,
I get what he's saying. I get what the fuck he's saying.
Look, never in the world of niggerdom is that ever acceptable, bro. You slightly coming out of the closet. I know you got to have a certain confidence about yourself, but never would you say, I would suck my own dick, bro.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something funny. If I ever come back, I pray to God I ain't come back as a female, bro, because I ain't sucking no dick, bro. I don't give a fuck what it's. I ain't sucking no dick, bro. You hear me? I ain't sucking no dick. I'm gonna be the ultimate dyke. I'm the last boss on getting your clit licked from the bike, as they like to say, not the back, the bike.
The mic.
Not
mic.
the mic. But you want to know? I do predict something. Because granted, Rock, I know we're basing it off of straight bars, but once again, being that Drake is a hit maker, I feel like that's gonna make like a top 10 countdown on the radio or something, whatever track he drops. You know, because he's gonna have Metro, he's gonna have like DJ Khaled do an intro or something. He's
Hold
gonna
on.
pull out all the stops.
Can we talk about something real quick?
What's up?
Can we not ignore the fact? Like, yeah, it was Meek Mill. And everybody say that, oh, it was Meek Mill. No, Meek can actually fucking rap. You feel me?
No, Meek can rap. He can
Hold
definitely
on.
rap.
So, but you got to realize what Drake did to him, bro. That nigga went back to back on him, bro. And
He
he
did.
talked this shit, and he had everybody singing it, bro.
No, that's facts. Like I said, he's a hit maker. And
If this
also,
was if this was
Go ahead.
wrestling, bro, if this was wrestling, he would win and have crowd participation. He's the
Mhm.
people's champ right now. You feel me?
Well,
Like,
but also what hurt Meek is that his diss record was just not good. He had the perfect, speaking of wrestling, he had an Undertaker sample. You know what an MC would do with you know what I would do with an Undertaker sample?
rap fast.
And it was not a good diss. It wasn't. Literally, people, there were reactions to the diss, and it was the same reaction as mine. I was listening like,
But you got to realize,
Because-
bro,
it was just not good. Like, even his delivery, it felt like he had marbles in his mouth.
you
or
know
something.
why? You know why? Because those two diss songs hurt me. He didn't expect for Drake to hit him like that. That's just like you fighting a nigga, you sleeping on him, and that nigga rock your shit. You like, whoa, hold on.
Mhm.
This nigga
Also,
hit
Meek-
harder than I think.
Also, Meek threw the first shot. So,
Dang. Like, come on,
So,
man.
yeah.
But it's
and Meek
going,
was the hottest. And I think he took pride in putting that one together. So, he made a
Yeah.
hit off of Meek. Like I said, he made a hit off of Meek.
yeah, but Drake gonna have to win it for the light skin coalition.
But also, do you know how much pressure that's probably going? Because now that J. Cole basically bowed out, he said his piece on it, you know, respect. But now that puts a lot of pressure on Drake in a sense to come with some crazy-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Just know, I like to get my gas from Shell. And if you're nice at it, you can clean my windshield wipers while you cleaning up putting the gas.
I
in
will
the car.
well, I'll do that right after you give me an oil change on my car.
Go to the back. Go to the back. That was just way too much. That was way too much. No man is supposed to ever give another man an oil change.
What is wrong with y'all? Y'all got like the
Because
most
it starts from the ass
abstract-
up, son. Oil
In the
changes start
vehicle,
from the
bruh.
bottom up.
I'm talking about a car.
No fucking shit.
Somebody said that we remind them of a Jeep, so apparently cars can be interchangeable.
You know what an oil change on a man causes?
Bruh, never mind. Well, like I'm saying, I
A
got
messy hand.
I got a spot. Once you fill up the car, I can get I can get my joint detailed. I'll let you do that too.
Oh shit.
You want my hands inside of your car?
Just rotate the tires.
Oh no! We're pausing. Go to commercial.
All right, so
Go
how
to
do you like
fucking
it? Now, how you like it?
I'm
You're
gone,
the only
nigga.
weird person on this podcast, boy. You don't like it now, yeah?
Oh, he made Mo walk
You
away.
walk away. You got to go.
Hey, bro.
You
Hey,
first walk off. That wasn't
That's-
me.
that's a 2-pointer, bro. You get 2 points for
Yes,
that one.
yes. I will take that there. I made him leave. That made my whole month right there.
Fucked up, bro. I can't combat that type of shit, bro. Like I be trying,
Man,
but it be fucked up sometimes, bro.
So look, what else
I
are we
got
talking
it.
about other than those two light skinned guys, man?
Not those two. I just scared.
Cause that's what we're gonna refer to them as, because you're anti light skin. They might guys.
No, I'm not. Stop, bruh. You get on my nerves, dog.
So I have something on IG that I would like to share. Let's see if we get this shit popping.
What's
I
the
mean, fuck it.
word?
Let's start off with something crazy. You hear me? Let's go with it, Rocky. Pull up.
What in the
All right, y'all.
shiznit is this?
Y'all ready?
Let's get it.
All right, let's go. Hold on, shit. I'm getting all lost. All right, here we go.
That be wearing these panties right here. Y'all be looking so damn good. Pussy be sitting so fat and juicy.
What the
Fuck that pussy. Just like that. Now, the female that
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not in the store.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Straight for the crotch, huh?
And this is why you're supposed to wash your shit before you. I know he put that back. I know because them baby drawers. What woman is that size?
It's
Weezy,
a lot of small
go,
women
please.
that wear that size. I'm
Hell
not
no.
one of them, but there
Hell
are
no.
wear that size.
They we can wear them. They stretch, don't they?
Those don't. That can go over. That can go up one of my thighs. I ain't got time to play with this.
But dark skinned niggas ain't crazy and weird. Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Wait a minute. That was the point you were trying to make.
No, the point is wash everything that you buy because somebody could be licking the crotch. That is the most perverse shit I've ever seen in my life, man.
It is. That was disgusting. That was weird.
He deep throated thongs. Like
What?
I wouldn't even call it weird because weird. I use weird in a good way, but that is perverted. That is just creepy.
That shit get wild, bro. That shit get wild as shit, bro.
That was in Walmart, wasn't it?
You know damn well it was.
Because have y'all ever been on a website? Somebody Google it, please. There's a website called peopleatwalmart.com, I think. And it literally is a website dedicated to all the crazy stuff and people you see in Walmart. Because granted, there was a skit where there was a meme where people from the Target walk into Walmart disgusted. You know what I'm saying? It's like day and night. The upscale folks go to Target and then, because they're like basically the same thing, but one just seems more upscale than the other. But you go in Walmart, I mean, people will jump right out of bed in their drawers and just go to Walmart. It's just wild.
Shit get crazy, bro. Shit get crazy. Now, let me see something. How many people love the artist Shaggy?
Oh, that's my dog, Mr. Lava. Girl. Yeah. Yeah, that's my dog.
Have y'all actually heard his real fucking voice?
Yes. Sounds completely different.
Maybe the audience didn't, right? So naturally, he's a motherfucking Marine, right? And I can't stand these niggas. Shout outs to the Marines. But I'll fuck y'all up in a fight.
Can I ask you something? Why do the armies and the Marines? Why do people in the army and the Marines have such beef? Where does this stem from? I always wanted to ask this.
Bruh. Well, for a long time, deep rooted. For a long time, even to this day, it's predominantly white ran. So it gets a little weird at times. Like they're they're a racist type of branch, okay? Which all of them were, but the Army and the Air Force used to be one, and then they branched off and made their own. And so usually, like my uncle that, when I said I was going into the military, he said he'd kick my ass if I go into the Marines. He was a Marine drill instructor. And so he did 15 years in there. He said, man, that ain't no place for no black man. So it's a lot of bullshit that happens. My little brother is a former Marine, but shout outs to the Marines. I mean, it ain't nothing that deep, but just know that we'll whoop your ass in football. We'll whoop your ass in basketball. We definitely whooped your ass in a fight. I remember that fight in San Diego. Yeah, we definitely take your ass up out of here. You hear me? So yeah, it's whatever. But I want everybody to actually listen to Shaggy's real fucking voice. You pulled that up, bro?
Huh? Hold on.
Uh-huh.
1 second. There we go.
There we go. All right.
Let's get it.
We got to hear this shit.
Sometimes Mr. Loma. Yeah. But I got this voice by mocking drill instructors in the military. Because in the Marines, the drill instructors would go, "Hey, boy, drop and give it 20. Let's go, boy." And I would mock them as a form of joking. Because it motivated, your platoon. I just sang that song in that voice.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded cool. And all of a sudden, O Carolina blew up, and now I'm faced with a situation that I'm going to have to sing every song like that. If you listen to songs like Big Up or Mumpy, those songs are sung in a different voice than O Carolina. Gotta live your part-time, your both expenses. It's a different tone. It is not the same tone as I grew up on O Carolina.
All right, we're not going to keep going there. What do y'all think about that?
I mean, that's usually how, to be honest, that's especially in music, that's how you kind of stumble upon gold mines, because he did that as a joke and it worked. You know what I mean? So you kind of just got to go to where the bag is. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He did that as a joke, and when it caught on, he kept doing it. And I used to imitate Shaggy because, like I said, I grew up on Rastafarianism, and he does that voice from his nasal palate. That's how he creates that nasally sound. But I think it's interesting to know like the backstory of how he came up with that, because I have a similar story. There's times where I rap in, like, when I'm in my darkness, I kind of get down here with it, but that voice came about because one of my favorite rappers, his name is Proof. If y'all don't know who Proof is, he's in the group D12 with Eminem and all them, and he had a very deep, raspy voice. And like at some point when I was in middle school, when I rapped, I tried to sound like him, and I just never stopped doing the voice. And granted, I didn't sound nothing like him, but it was something that just stuck with me, So for those who don't know how that voice came about, now you know. Shout out to Big Proof. But it's interesting to hear those types of stories.
I've never done that before, and we're gonna go to Rock after this, but I've never done that before with my voice. But I modeled my dick after all the male porn stars that I've known. Yeah. I've had those different inflections, like, yeah. Is that not the same thing? Like, you model your sex game after? No? You can hear me. You can hear me. The sign language is not working. So back to Rock. How do you feel about that? I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's if you really listen to everybody's music, everybody always does something different with their voice. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the sound. It's pretty much your voice is an instrument, and you can't do every song in the same tune. So I think it was brilliant. That's creative. You know what I'm saying? He took a joke and made some money off of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's like Alfie too, like Idris, how he speaks like he's from America, but he's British. It's
Fucked my mind up.
kind of like code switching a little bit, but like he was joking. So it's kind of cool to have that dynamic or the ability to change. It's really cool.
And for real, you can actually and for real, I probably have a story like this. I know Rock does, but if you can probably look up an interview where there's an artist who has done a song where they were just joking around in the studio. The song probably had no intentions on being dropped, had no faith in the song, and that's the song that blows up.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. What's his face? Gold.
But that's how Waka Flocka got big. He was the Ole Do It. That song right there. He did that as a joke. He had no faith in the song at all. He wasn't even he didn't even. I don't even think he was trying to be a rapper. But that song blew up.
Well, let's do it. Drug dealer music. Yeah. Hey, that's that shit though.
Yeah, it was. It was a joint.
Hey, listen. So how many of y'all watch BMF?
I do.
All right,
I'm gonna
well,
be honest, I haven't. I don't.
you haven't. It's a dope
Because,
series.
mainly because I don't really have a lot of time to watch TV. I'm so busy with other stuff.
Bet.
But
No, I get
But
it.
I do want to watch it.
No, I get it 100%. That takes time. You got to sit down and chill. And
You know what?
I mean?
You know what? Wait a
100%.
minute before you go, bro. Cut the bullshit, fellas. Because if you can find time to scroll through some porn, to rub one out, you can watch a series.
But that doesn't take long. Sometimes with series now, shut up, Weezy. But
My man found his eject button quick.
Yeah, because granted, when we all right, let's be honest. When you go through porn, you're not sitting there watching a whole 20-minute scene. You go into to what you want to see, basically. Now
You gotta
with a
warm up
series,
though, bro. You can't just get in the game. That's how you pull a hand.
it
Speak
depends on
for
who you are,
yourself,
but-
nigga. Speak for
Right.
yourself.
But like with the series, especially now, like all the good shows, they're like thank you, porn is different. But like with the good shows, they're running an hour long now. You know what I'm saying? And we're in the era of streaming now where like the entire series is at your disposal at one time. And me personally, when I start watching the series, since I don't have to wait till the next week like back in the day, I'm gonna want to try to binge watch as much as I can. So that takes you gotta literally dedicate a day to that. Like that's like my chill day. Like if I want to sit back and just let me see what's on Peacock, Netflix. All right, I want to check this show out. That's when I sit down to watch TV. And normally, like I said, I dedicate myself to that one series because I want to watch that one series. So it's not like I'm watching bits and pieces of everything.
I do. That's what I do too. Quick.
I can break a series down into 5-minute increments while I'm at work. If I go on Netflix, I might have 5 minutes. I'm gonna watch 5 minutes of it, come back 5 minutes. You know what I'm
Do what you
saying?
gotta do.
Take a good healthy shit and then come back for 5 minutes. Okay, that's just what we do. Like there's too much shit going on in the world.
You know what's
What's
crazy?
your boy? Go ahead, bro.
Good.
My bad.
I was gonna say I actually got back to enjoying the fact that I gotta wait the next week until the next episode.
That's
Oh,
an
word.
exciting thing.
Like
That is
I'm-
an exciting thing.
And honestly,
is.
because I don't know if you guys done tap back into X-Men 97, but they drop their episodes on a weekly basis. And if you have not seen this week's episode, hear it from me right now, and I'm not going to spoil it. Just know that I, Taylor May Rock, almost shed a tear at the end of the episode
Where you watch it at?
on Disney Plus. I
Oh, okay.
promise you, if you are an X-Men fan and you see the way the episode 4 ends, I promise you, you're going to be sitting there with your mouth open. They made it more for adults. You feel me? So the stuff that's going on, I can't tell you what happens, but I promise you, you're gonna when y'all watch it, hop back on the feed or come to the No Filter Show and just say, "Rock, you was right."
I'm gonna
Carry
tap
on.
in.
I'm sorry.
But
So
no,
you was
no.
talking
But
about. Hold on, Mo
so
was talking about this guy right here.
Yeah, so the star of
What in
BMF,
the
the son of Big Meech, Little Meech, is looking
Oh.
really, really fucking weird. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage, y'all. Tell me what y'all think.
Lord, come on. Fight that shit. Fight that shit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into a full sit-up. Let's go. Don't take the arms back.
I ain't even gonna hold you. You can go ahead and reduce that screen, bruh. Bruh, look wild as shit, bruh. How you dealing with your abs and smiling at the same time? No, don't come on. Don't go off camera quick. Do not do it. Do not leave me alone in this world, bro. You are supposed to grit and grind your teeth or something. You're not supposed to be Fire Marshal Bill in that shit.
Let me tell you something.
With them
Maybe
big
he's
ass New
excited
Balance
about-
on.
maybe he's excited about the results he's about to obtain with this workout. So he's just happy.
Bruh. I don't give a fuck what it takes. You're supposed to look a little angry while a man is rooting you on to have better abs. You shouldn't be shiny and talk about some come on, get it, baby. Get it. You got this. You have this. I'm not smiling while no man is trying to tell me how sculpted I am. Say that again. I'm
It's
sorry. Kate.
motivation, bruh.
From a man?
Hating on his happiness.
I'm sick of these light-skinned niggas. The light-skinned shit is getting out of control.
Hey man, hey, you're part of us. Watch what you say. Don't down us.
Oh, nigga, I am thinking about separating myself.
No way. You
Can I
look
ask you
pink.
something since
You're
you're
partially pink.
Right now you are. I don't know what's up with your lighting, but yeah, you kind of got some Patrick Star stuff going on right now.
Oh, that's what you feel like. Oh, sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm just going off. He said you were pink, and I'm like, well, dang, I just noticed. Yeah, he is kind of pink.
That's because I've been laughing, motherfucker. I'm flushed.
You're
As they like to say. I hate to tell you that, but light-skinned men get flushed.
No, nigga, we get rosy, bro. We get rosy.
That's
Nah,
what the fuck I am.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
rosy. I'm rosy, my nigga. Like, I'm just sick of this shit.
So can I ask you, who is, since you guys have this light skin coalition, if this whole coalition was the video game, who is the final boss? Who is the Thanos that you run into at the end of the game that you have to beat?
Prince.
What?
Prince.
Why? Because his ass out?
Man, that's the most ultimate light-skinned nigga ever, bro. The most ultimate light-skinned nigga ever. There's nobody more light-skinned than Prince.
Smokey Robinson.
Fuck no.
That's the OG. That's OG though. I will say that.
Bro,
he's still going strong. He's still going strong doing the thigh rub dance.
The nigga Prince could play every instrument and play with you at the same time. He can play basketball. He can do all this shit, bro. He can mind fuck you with an eye look. Everybody said you can't look at Prince's eyes. Every man said that about that nigga, man.
I will say Prince
That's
is probably boss, Prince. All right, so I will say there's people who said Prince is the only person they saw who can seduce your girl, take your girl from you, all while he's wearing the same exact outfit she has on.
The ultimate final boss is Prince, bro. The nigga wore lingerie on stage. He literally wore panties, a garter belt, some high heels with a motherfucking perm, played the guitar, and still took all the women home, bro. That's the final boss. That's the final fucking boss, bro.
Everybody.
I don't think you can deny that one. I don't think you can argue against that one.
Let's go, Rock. I know Rock got something to say about it.
Well, we got
the ultimate final light-skinned boss.
I don't know, bro. After you said it like that, it got to be Prince, bro. It got to be. And every time you hit him,
and they said he a little fast motherfucker too. So every time you hit him, you might miss.
And then look, when you lose, it's gonna hit the Dave Chappelle game.
And it is confirmed that he beat Charlie Murphy and them wearing high heels in basketball.
Bro, I would have never told nobody that story ever. That's worse than J. Cole saying I quit.
So wait, so if an androgynous, because granted he spearheaded the androgynous look in the 80s. He had everybody, Mickey Free, everybody wearing that stuff. If somebody who dressed like that straight up AI'd you on the court, broke your ankles, bro, you wouldn't tell that story later on?
The nigga was wearing high heels, breaking niggas off like Allen Iverson, bro.
Ankle breaking in platforms, bro, and tights.
Bruh, and fed niggas grapes and pancakes. The most randomest shit I've ever heard in my life.
That's low-key gangster, though. I'm gonna break.
I've never heard.
Feed you.
You want some grapes? Oh, nigga, I do not.
Nigga, I want a rematch. Take them goddamn heels off. Play me like a man. Nigga, little ass. Got fucking extensions on your feet and doing layups, knowing damn well if you was a couple inches shorter, that shit wouldn't go down.
He was already short.
Short is a motherfucker.
With 6-inch heels on.
And the heels didn't even help him.
Yeah. He was
Nah.
that tiny. He was
Nah,
that
bro.
tiny.
The Hills did help him, bro. That's how he was dogging them, bro. And I guarantee they weren't stilettos, so they had to be like platform clog type shit, right? So think about it. If you playing defense with this Bama, do you really want him to step on your feet, bro?
Nah. But
Do you want a
according
nigga
to
that
Mickey-
wears his ass out in his pants, backing you down in the paint? No, nigga. Shoot, I'm gonna back up. Shoot the ball, cuz.
But no, apparently, well, Mickey Free did from Shalimar did an interview with Vlad, and he confirmed the story because he was playing with Prince, and he said the way Prince was getting them, he was shooting, he was landing threes like nothing. He was standing back three, and all of them joints was hitting like bombs and just breaking ankles everywhere. It's he just had handles. He had mad handles.
Yeah, you'd have to try to catch a little mouse. You know how hard it is to catch a roach or a mouse? It's so tiny. But look, I got a question for y'all. This was a dope ass question. Shout out to my man Breezy. What decade would you want to relive or be stuck in?
The 70s.
I was just about to say that.
All right, now hold on. We're gonna go around the room. I need his explanation first. Right? Let's go ahead and talk about it.
I just want to be at the parties, bro. I love the music. You feel me? I done heard so many stories about they parties where they actually dancing. You feel me? You got 13-minute songs of you on the floor getting it down, and you got hellified coke everywhere. It's a good time. Coke and hoes.
He beat me to it. That's the only reason why them songs are so long. So we're gonna discuss the different eras of music. But go ahead.
I don't do coke, y'all.
I was about to say no. I wasn't thinking about the coke, but I'm sure if I was there, I might have did a little.
Back at all right, see, look at you, because back in them days, that came when you go to birthday parties and they handed out the party bags. That was part of the party favor, probably.
Just a little bit, but not the music, the parties. It seemed more collectively fun, So I would want to do the 70s too. And a little
bit of who?
And a little bit of coke in my party bag.
What the fuck?
Get down.
Now, granted, can I ask a question? When we go back to that time, will we go back there with the mind and the skill and everything we know now, and we'd be just bringing it back there? Or would this be like a completely, if we had to start all over, we're picking a decade to do it in?
That's amazing. Even though the technology would not be existing at that point in time. So if you go back, you're stuck there.
With what
and
you know,
bring,
right?
You bring with what you know, but you bring nothing with you, and you're living in the era.
Guess
that
what?
Changes everything. That changes everything.
We call Rockwell.
Because you know how much stuff I'd be investing in. I would be, by the time this age comes, I would be good. My grandkids would be good.
And
because I know what's gonna pop. You know what I mean? And plus, with the skill that I have, like, because granted, and even if we go to the parties alone, y'all know I'm a dancer. You know how much stuff I would revolutionize? I would be the first, because people back in the 70s wasn't doing what they were doing yet. They were still back in, the old school pop locking. Now I do that too. But if I bring the Indian lock and the gliding in there in 1970, picture me somebody doing that in 1971.
Hey, bro, Quick gonna be the nigga from over a hot tub time machine, bro.
Man, I would only go back to the early 2000s.
You want to go back to the big clothes?
To the big clothes. Shit was getting ready to blow. Pause.
Yeah.
No Diddy. It was getting ready to blow up, and everything was on the cusp. It was right there. The 2000s and on was everything for everything. Like, it was right there in that era. That decade right there changed the fucking world.
And look, it was 24 years ago. Like,
and that's a trip. And I didn't even realize
2010.
the weird thing is, I didn't realize that we had because you know how each decade had a style of dress. It's weird that I didn't know that we had a style of dress in the 2000s until 2015. And then I saw like pictures of like me in middle school and high school. I'm like, dang, why is my shirt so big? Like, why are my jeans shorts to my sneakers? Like straight up.
You didn't know if you was from Baltimore or what.
That shit made no sense. We wore shorts, y'all. We wore shorts that came to the top of our shoes.
Straight up. It was
Yeah,
weird.
capris
Like,
Had
on.
on Gaucho.
Capri, low key, yeah. They were capris. And yo, and there was this
Our
picture that
drawers
we,
big.
yeah.
Yeah.
I bought some
Bruh,
briefs, took up most of those jeans. The shit was crazy.
But
And
there was people who was there were
those are
people who
boxers,
was
bro.
yeah, and there were people who were skinny as heck, weighing $105 in high school, wearing 5X shirts.
Oh, wait a minute. Stop right there.
5X.
Stop right there. I want to send a special fuck you to those people because that was like my size. Like y'all niggas was buying my shit. Like nigga,
Mine too. I was a big dude back then.
I'm just trying to get regular clothes that fit regular for me, not extra big. Y'all come in there taking my shit. Like nigga, what am I supposed to wear?
You were ahead of your time, bro. You were ahead of your
Straight
time.
And it's, hold on, but it's fucked up because if I got anything bigger at the time, it would have to be a bedroom fitted sheet.
So that
But
so that means the
but some-
70s. So that means this. I'm sorry, quick. So that means the
No, you're
70s
good.
for you would have been excruciating because they wore nut huggers and bell bottoms, bro. Like
Nah,
they
it-
showed they
it-
shape.
Yeah,
No, but hold on, bro. It would have been fine because I would have been doing a little bit of coke. I would have been skinny, and I would have been fine in the tight clothes. Get down, get down.
oh yeah, that's the psychedelic era. Like I will say, Rock, if you talking like that, your sweet spot in time would probably have been between 77 and 84 to the whole time, because that's when the psychedelic and all that stuff and all those festivities were taking off. You would
Oh,
have
wait a
been there.
minute, wait a minute, wait
I'm
a
from
minute.
the 60s.
Quick, make
Those
you
were the
seem
power
like I just take shrooms, I do coke, I pop Molly. You feel me? I'm off the boot. No,
They wouldn't have been able to find. They wouldn't have been able to find you. You would have been on stage with the parliaments at that point.
Nah,
You would
I
have
joke.
found a way.
I joke about the coke, but honestly, it's just it's really the music. You know what I'm saying? Like
Of
I used to
course.
sit in my father's music room and listen to his records on the actual record player. You know what I'm saying? And when you really listen to it, you learn the definition of what a pocket is. You feel me? That's when the beat is continuous. It ain't no rolls. They just holding the beat straight. And that pocket is a groove. You feel me? Once a band sit in that pocket, you can dance and party all night. You know what I'm saying? It's just that feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about live music that puts me in a whole different zone.
So now that you mentioned that, right? The pocket 13-minute song straight. And the fact that you mentioned the superhero of all this creativity, cocaine. We had different eras where the music was just different, right? So if we go back to the 60s with jazz, that was marijuana.
Mhm.
That was that Bush, right? That was the Bush era. That was when they was doing all that weird, crazy collective shit. And that's when you had Marijuana Madness, and they always compared it with jazz players. The 70s was the Coke era. That's when you had no less than 7 minutes worth of a song, and they held the pocket. That was the Coke era. The 70s, mid 80s. The 80s was the mixture of crack cocaine and marijuana. The 90s was pure weed, from Biggie Smalls to everything. It was slowed down. Even go-go, like everything that we know and love, slowed
Everything.
down.
Yep.
Bone, Cypress Hill, the
Yep.
whole nine, yo.
The marijuana changed the game. The drugs changed the game. And now, then we get to the 2000s. Can y'all name a drug that was available back then that they was taking while they was making music? Or
E-pills.
Well, I will
E-pills.
say it, but you want to know something? In the 2000s, that was more so baller era. That was more so like the Cash Money, like the flex your money types ish. You know what I mean? That was like the baller type era. And
Yeah,
then when the 2010s came, that's when the Mollies and the Perks and all that stuff started getting
but the
popularized.
the e pills was out in the 2000s heavy.
I mean, they were out, but like the same way, it's kind of like it just like wasn't a pop culture thing. You know what I mean?
I don't know, brother. You tripping?
Because look, even matter of fact, I saw Busy Bone say something because Busy Bone said this in one of his it was either one of his lives where he was talking about the time him, Bone, and Easy E had this photo shoot for like this cannabis magazine back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And he said something how like back in the 90s or like in the early 90s, people who looked like weeded out, they look cool because like, yo, he smoke heavy, he must got money and all that kind of stuff, yada yada yada. But then you fast forward now, if somebody looks high and all that, they like, man, he on that stuff. Like, you know, it doesn't look good. It's like, yo, because it's like because of like where the drugs that are popular now, when you see somebody like that look drugged up, you think yeah, they gonna be on the street in no time.
That shit gets crazy. So now we got this. Remember when mumble rap came about? That was the mixture of every drug that we've ever thought of.
MDMA.
MDMA is that's the love drug. That MDMA is not bad.
That's
MDMA
Molly.
makes you fuck a lot. It makes you fuck good.
But that's what they characterize Molly as.
Nah, but Molly actually is a mixture of crack and motherfucking MDMA, which MDMA is hard to come by.
I thought that was supposed to be like a low grade ecstasy or something. I didn't know it was all that stuff.
No, Molly is a mixture of every fucking thing you could think of. X was pure. Oh god.
Actually, ecstasy is also known as Molly. It's another form of Molly,
bruh.
Yeah, but it's more in that Molly than it is the ecstasy.
That's how I ended up with my balls in a pot of ice, bruh.
Now look, I'm reading it on. God damn it, on the DEA website.
Nah, real shit.
It says, what is ecstasy / MDMA? But it says also known as Molly. Ecstasy and MDMA acts as both as a stimulant, hallucinogen, producing an energizing effect, distortions in time and perception, enhance enjoyment of tactical experiences.
Nigga, it's a difference. I almost died. I had to put ice packs all over my neck, my armpits, and I put my balls on my back in a pot of ice.
And this is from Molly?
Ecstasy.
Some floating in ecstasy.
Classic drink,
I can't fade. I cannot fucking fade. Oh no, that's my jam. That's my fucking jam. That's why I did it. Fucking with Bone. That's why I did the shit. Fucking with this.
That's why I remixed that joint. But like,
and I'm thinking to myself, what if even get high?
Hey, that's my shit. That beat come on, you already know. Everybody knows when that beat come on, it's time. Like it's a party.
I tried to walk, but I was slow.
Hey, listen.
I couldn't do ecstasy. I don't know. Look, I'm a weed smoker. I've been a weed smoker since I was 17. You know what I'm saying? I've never been brave enough to try anything else. I definitely do want to try shrooms sometime soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting my 40 shorty. I might microdose. Or I might take a whole trip and talk to some trees.
I'm good on all that stuff. I'm good.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. You know, we can go down the rabbit hole when it comes to shrooms. I am the subject matter expert on that one. And the fact that the military is using it for people with PTSD, I think everybody should give it a shot. It's not what you think it is. It is actually pretty fucking dope.
Gnarly.
Yeah. Hey, listen, let's go ahead and share the screen one more time, man, because I got a question for y'all. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this one.
Wildest ask uncut we have ever received.
I'm at an absolute loss. My fiance and I have been together for 6 years. We have an amazing relationship, and shortly after we got engaged, we decided to make our secret fantasy a reality. I asked my fiance if he would be willing to have a threesome, a one-off experience for us both before we get married. We both agreed to doing this, and I ended up asking a friend of mine if she would be willing. We all agreed, and after a lot of great communication, we worked out what we were okay with and how it would all go down. Fast forward to the night, we all had quite a bit to drink. To be honest, the whole night felt like an exciting blur. Last week, she called and dropped an absolute bombshell on us. She called me when I was at work and told me that she was pregnant.
I don't even have words.
Pregnant.
Pregante.
And that my fiance is the father. I called my fiance straight away. He said, oh my God, I actually think the condom did break, but I was too drunk to remember or to even think about talking about it. She's decided to keep the baby.
Holy shit.
I know. She said, I feel really blindsided. I have no idea what to do. How do I even process this? My fiance and I do want kids together one day, but the idea of him having a baby with another woman makes me feel sick. How do we explain this to friends and family? How do we know if this can even work? I feel so overwhelmed. I don't know.
You can go ahead and digress that one. You can minimize that screen. Talk to me, people. Talk the fuck to me. Phoenix, let's go.
That is
Bomb
a
first.
heavy one.
Bomb first, Phoenix. Let's go.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. Whatever that was. Wow.
Hold on. Before you go, I'm so sorry. I got a text and I wasn't able to listen to the video. Can somebody explain what the fuck just happened?
Watch it again.
You ready?
Play it again because I need to get my argument together.
Let's go.
Wildest Ask Uncut we have ever received.
I'm at an absolute loss. My fiance and I have been together for 6 years. We have an amazing relationship, and shortly after we got engaged, we decided to make our secret fantasy a reality. I asked my fiance if he would be willing to have a threesome, a one-off experience for us both before we get married. We both agreed to doing this, and I ended up asking a friend of mine if she would be willing. We all agreed, and after a lot of great communication, we worked out what we were okay with and how it would all go down. Fast forward to the night, we all had quite a bit to drink. To be honest, the whole night felt like an exciting blur. Last week, she called and dropped an absolute bombshell on us. She
Is the wild
bombshell on us. She called me when I was at work and told me that she was pregnant.
I don't even have words.
Pregnant.
Pregante.
And that my fiance is the father. I called my fiance straight away. He said, oh my God, I actually think the condom did break, but I was too drunk to remember or to even think about talking about it. She's decided to keep the baby.
Holy shit.
I know. She said, I feel really blindsided. I have no idea what to do. How do I even process this? My fiance and I do want kids together one day, but the idea of him having a baby with another woman makes me feel sick. How do we explain this to friends and family? How do we know if this can even work? I feel so overwhelmed. I don't know.
Go Australia. I don't know. How you had an ordinary? Go ahead. Go ahead, Rock. What you got? I mean, well, we had Phoenix. Go ahead, Phoenix. Bomb first. Bomb first.
Okay. So, first of all, you never ask your friend. Ever ask your friend. And the fact that she agreed, she probably wanted to sleep with him anyway. Okay. Second of all, it's not this man's fault. Y'all was drunk as shit. So you can't blame him or, not move forward. This was something y'all agreed upon. Now, the fact that she keeping this baby means she wanted to fuck this man, and now she got his baby. It's something there. Because why would you agree to have a threesome with your best friend and and her man unless you really want to sleep with him anyway? They dumb as shit. That's all I got to say. And she shouldn't stop the wedding or stop them getting married because of that. They have no control of what this woman does with the baby. And she ain't got to explain nothing. It's not her baby. That's that's within their confines in their relationship. The consequences for not protecting yourself. And even if he had used the condom, it's a possibility that she could have still got pregnant. Either one of them could have gotten pregnant, So she shouldn't not get married. But this is something they all have to deal with. Lord.
Coach Diggs says that's a Tubi movie, y'all. Go ahead, Rock. You was anxious, bro. Did you pay attention to it?
What the fuck? That's what I want to start by saying. Wait a minute, Jack. Okay. So first and foremost, she's tripping because she knew what she signed up for as soon as she said, "Hey, I want to share you with my best friend." That says, one, you wanted to fuck your best friend for a while, so y'all probably already kissed and sucked boobies and all that other good shit before. So you guys got prerequisites already. Two, hold on. So two, you feel me? The best friend obviously was like, "Hey, I want to fuck you too and him." You know what I'm saying? So the deal was there. You feel me? He's reckless for not even mentioning that the condom may have broke. I'm sorry, that's reckless because what man says, "Oh, I think the condom broke, but I'm too drunk to think." No, nigga, that's an alarm for a man. Like, we know once a fucking condom break, what happens after that?
You know what happens after that? You roll your eyes in the back of your head. You're like, "Hey, this is a real thing there."
Hey, nigga, hold on. My nigga, that when it first happened when we were young, I swear to God.
It happened.
The most conflicting situation ever.
Do I stop?
Right. That's
like
when
your
you
mind,
got that.
Your mind say stop, but your body just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to dog this show." God.
No, I'm gonna tell you, that is the time, that is the point in a man's life where the measurement of their maturity and responsibility is really on Front Street.
Well, look,
how
let me say,
are you going to restrain? Do you keep going? Because you're right,
immature.
and it happens right when you about to finish.
I was always immature.
It's hard to stop nothing, bro. You cannot stop coming.
Nah.
I have stories. You cannot stop coming, bro. Like, there's no way to stop.
You know what I'm saying? It's the next question is, okay, so what's gonna happen is this pill. It's called a backup plan B, right? It's like a Skittle. You just pop it with some water. It may not have a taste, but you just over the teeth, through the gums, go stomach, here it comes. Because it may be a junior coming in. I don't want no more juniors.
I have pharmacist friends that they know exactly who the fuck is coming for a plan B. First thing in the morning. They know immediately. It's a look.
That means they're regularly there.
No, bro. It's a look that the couple gives them that they know when they coming in for a plan B.
Man, look.
And I was one of those assholes, y'all. I will admit.
Well, I have a confession to make. You know what I'm saying? Me and wifey had to make up for some time for our little debacle, you know what I'm saying, that we had last year. And I've been completely reckless. I don't even go to the store. I just DoorDash them now. You know what I'm saying?
I need my other soundboard. Tear the club up.
Wait a minute. You DoorDash them things?
Yes, bro. DoorDash them.
No.
Yes.
Somebody better go have surgery, right?
DoorDash plan B?
Yes.
That is crazy.
Where's she at?
Hey, look. Let me tell you like this. At first, we be like, "It ain't going. Don't you do it." And then when we get in the motion, that don't be just so good. And she say them 3 words. And we know what them 3 words is. Yup. When she say that it's a wrap, you gave me permission.
Bruh, you need to.
Oh, nigga.
Bro, you can be the new sponsor. You need to be the new sponsor for DoorDash. They need to give you an endorsement.
I said, wait a minute. I don't have to be like James Harden with the step back, and I can be like LeBron and run the lane and dunk it, nigga. Oh, nigga, I'm putting up a 40-piece every night.
He said it's worth that delivery fee.
Hey, man, look, I'm trying to tell you.
One time go on that table because y'all playing with stuff.
I'm definitely playing with stuff.
Hey, Weezy, I said he had another one coming, right? He keep at this. It's gonna be here.
Hey, well, look, motherfuckers, I'm practicing.
He had another one coming.
I'm practicing, motherfuckers, guys.
Hey,
it's gonna be a rock.
You almost
there.
Come on,
Rock 3.0 coming soon.
I will say this, fellas. The one feeling that I got when I was broke as shit and I had to go buy that plan B while I was making the mistake was, do I eat tomorrow? or do I dine tonight?
Yes. Yes. I ain't dying tonight. Every time. Every time.
Hey, look, I got one more thing for us. Well, this is for the millennials.
Oh, hold on. Quick never said
Oh,
anything.
my bad, Quick. Sorry, bro.
Oh, about that? Well, she knew what she was asking for. She knew, like, for one, that's a precaution that you were supposed to take. You're supposed to weigh all possibilities, you know. So now it's out of your hands, because now we're the same way we're in the wave of, which I do believe this, women's body, women's choice. Now it's not your body, ma'am. It's the participant's body and her choice that you have no say in, that you invited to the party. So it's a very compromising situation, but what I mean, what you want us to say?
She gotta be step mommy. Step mommy.
To the windows, to the walls. I go to Little John, chapter 2.
Yeah. And also, and I find this interesting because this is a situation where the man is having a baby by another woman, and it is the wife's fault that is happening.
Now that's the scary thing, because that's white people problems.
This is
That's
so
white folk
weird
problems.
because
Black
usually
people
these
get
things
it.
happen.
If the shit happened in a black, if he got to go meet mama and he already got a baby on the way, ain't nobody gonna give a shit. Niggas be like, "Hey, nigga, you got money? Are you good?" Because I ain't
Right.
babysitting no fucking children. That's what the first thing you gonna fucking hear as a millennial. You what the fuck you want? Hey, Quick, are you a millennial or Gen Z?
You were born in what?
92.
When you born?
Oh
92,
man, let's go ahead.
millennial.
All millennials on here, let's unite. I got one more clip before we get the fuck out of here, y'all. You're gonna love this one.
Yeah. What's happening? Tell me when to go.
Now, I digress.
I was just mad that the songs ain't play longer.
I know. It was so quick. That's what I'm saying. Like,
For real,
Those are
send me
random
that
sounds we all pick up on, right?
But now, for real, send me
Yeah.
that video because I'm gonna get all them songs and make a playlist out of it.
Hey, bet that, bro. Bet
Straight
that.
up.
Those are all the songs that we have lived through so many fucking crazy times. Millennials, we are here, y'all. We have been talked about for years. I forgot that I was a millennial for a long time because I act old as shit. But
you're
I
a
am definitely-
zennial. You're a zennial.
Oh. I gotta tell
You're in
y'all
between.
something.
Oh.
I have something. I gotta tell y'all because there's two times in recent times I felt old and I'm not. Now I was talking to my niece. Yeah, I know. Me saying that is disrespectful to y'all. That's why you gave me that look, Phoenix. So I was talking to my niece. She's 8. And I was telling her, I was asking her how she was doing in school, and I was saying, and then I forgot what she said, and I said, well, that happened to me when I was in school when I was your age. And she said, I'm talking about school now. I'm not talking about when you went to school in 1960. I'm like,
oh shit.
Oh my God. Dog, she might as well have shot me in the chest. I wanted to say, like, who the heck do you think you talking to? Like, oh my gosh, I felt so disrespected. I had to wrap my mind around the fact that somebody who's under the age of 10, I'm old as heck. I'm like, dang, that I felt so dissed by this little girl.
Get ready. Get ready. It gets worse.
And then, 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 And then on TikTok, this Gen Zer says, I didn't even see the whole video. She was addressing the millennials, I guess, or everybody before her. Now, I'm born in 92. Her video starts out by saying, this goes out to everybody who was born in the 1900s. And then I pause the video. I'm like, 1900s?
Fuck.
Oh my!
We do have to scroll. We do have to scroll for real now.
Oh man.
Oh my!
How about that? Every time I make a doctor's appointment, I be like, hold the fuck up. Where the fuck is my birthday at?
Don't ever
It
call
takes
that
so
the
long
1900s
now.
again.
It takes so long.
This is 20, 30 years we going back. I'm like, don't ever say 1900s again. I wanted to fight that person in that video.
Damn.
Yes, you were born in the 1900s, bruh. See how disrespectful that sounds?
Best millennial ever.
I don't even feel it though. I don't feel it until I'm ready to go to bed early. Like if Rock tell me that I gotta come down to his house and park and I gotta walk a long distance and shit.
You were born in the 1900s. You're an ancient fossil.
Yeah.
But these Gen Zers, and I got this from, I forgot her name, but there was a dope comedian I saw on TikTok who made this valid point. To you Gen Zers, you are not that far in front of us. I want you to let you know. We are not in your mom and them age bracket. We are the older brothers and sisters who let you borrow our driver's license just so you can get into the club when you were 17. We are your older brothers and sisters. Treat us as such. Dang it. We're only a couple of years apart now. Stop. Respect. And I digress.
No, sir. We're old.
Well, no, speak for yourself, old head. Anyways.
To you, I am.
I'm late 1900s. You mid 1900s.
No, bro.
You're my bad. Early.
Hold up. 81 is mid. God damn, that is mid 1900s.
Well, technically, no. Technically, that's late because 1950s, 1950 to 1955 is mid, and everything after that is late. Is considered late.
Oh, that's why my father called me the F word all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, I missed that. I missed that shit, man.
Well, it looks like it's time to go.
Yeah. Hey, look, who we raising? Gen Alpha?
Alpha.
Yeah,
now we're going into Alpha, and then it's Gen Sigma. I guess I'm guessing. I'm joking.
Question mark because they don't know what the fuck they want to be.
Yeah, because my oldest was born in 02. So is that what is that?
Bruh, people born in 02.
Jesus Christ.
I'm still getting over the fact that people born in 2001 can drink now. So it's crazy.
I'm waiting to have a drink with my daughter. I'm waiting for that. So, Booger Butt, Imani, bring your ass up here. Look, now I'm your friend. Now look, you can buy me a drink at the bar now. I need you. I need you right now. I done washed that ass for fucking as long as I can remember.
What's the first drink you want her to buy you?
Man, listen, I'm simple. Just a fucking club. That's it. Fucking club. Right. That's it.
Grandpa water is what I call it.
Not grandpa water. Give me some scotch right now.
Right. Fuck that.
On that note, we have reached the end of the show where we found out that everybody born between the year 2000s are 1900s babies, and we are fossils. So I know, right? Y'all already know the vibes. K-Quick, IamKQuick.com. It's Beats, Bars, and Faith. The real K-Quick everywhere. See y'all next Thursday. Yeah.
Now, naturally, you can reach me on all platforms at g.i.moe, aka non-GMO. I love y'all. I hope y'all had a great month so far, but y'all know it's about to happen, right? It's about to be 420. So I hope But y'all take it easy out here. All right. But I will see y'all high asses in a few more weeks.
I am the Blue Phoenix. I have an announcement to make. Again, I'm going to be speaking at the event, the Evening with Authors, which is presented by the Brown Girl, Brown Boy Literacy Foundation, ran by Dr. Pamela Clark now, because she got married. This will be May 2nd, and it's from 5 to 10. So if you want to buy tickets, you hit me up, I'll send you the link. I also now have an email for the Blue Phoenix because I have officially certified to do life coaching. So if you want to have business cards. So if you need a life coach or you need some advice or consultation, like a 20-minute consultation, you can email me at the Blue Phoenix Hills 258 because it never stops.
Oh, Phoenix. Another thing you forgot to mention that everybody out there, if you can reach out to her, she's also doing a TED Talk on how to change diapers and milk your breast. So make sure you check her out. Okay?
I would definitely do that because I've changed diaper and milked my breast.
But whole time I was gonna let you finish with your announcement. I was gonna let you finish your announcement because I could have swore you was about to announce that you was having another one, number 6. Like I could have sworn. That's why I let you finish your announcement.
Let me tell you something, okay? Because Louisa had the surgery. Louisa plays now without consequence. Thank you.
I'm just saying, every time we get on the call with you on the video call, there's another baby in the house that looks like you. So it's weird.
They be mixed, bro. They be mixed. You gotta worry about that. Her sisters are making sure they are the Rainbow Coalition. It's always a new Mexican baby in the house. That's what happens when you move uptown. You gotta worry about this.
No. All my children are indigenous to this land, okay? We's black, okay?
You are going for Biden's plan. Tell your sisters calm down. Move back with the Negroes.
Then we just have a conversation about we can't control people's coochie, okay? I run mine.
All right, well, you need to sneak them. Look, I know they like to drink water and shit. You need to make sure they get the Plan B water. Oh, shit. Hey, go ahead, Rock. My bad.
Hey, shit. Go ahead.
All right. B and C. I'm sorry.
Y'all, wow. So look, I'm gonna end this show on a different note. Normally, I'm not the one to explain myself, but in the process of my healing, I gotta speak my mind just because of some recent events that just happened. I'm gonna do this out of respect to myself and most of all my moms. So I'm gonna tell you a story, and I'm officially telling my side of the story. And after this, I'm not explaining myself to nobody. So my response is gonna be shut the fuck up and go watch the No Filter show. It's everything that you need to know is right there. So let's step back. December 2020, my mother went into the hospital because she was having complications with her heart. It was supposed to be a simple situation where they installed stents, but they realized that she needed to have a bypass. Once they got in there, they did a triple bypass. Everything was successful. It was a tough road ahead because my mother was a diabetic. And as you know, diabetics don't heal very well. The surgery to her heart healed well, but her scars, her wounds from them doing the surgery didn't heal. They just kept getting bigger and bigger. So it ended up stretching across her body and going down the side. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty big scar. My mother was in the hospital for almost a year, fighting for her life, trying to get back, and she just couldn't. The last year of her life wasn't the best, but I've never seen her faith waver. And she always said that, if it's God's will, it's his will. And she stood on that, even when we got the worst of news and the odds was low. So during that time, I started to see the true colors of my family. I had one uncle, and to save myself, I'm not going to say no names because they are petty. I had one uncle try to get me to sign over my rights to make the decisions about my mother's health when she was unable to make decisions, when she just wasn't herself. Her being in the hospital and the medicine, her state of mind decreased. I was told that I didn't care about my mother just because I chose not to move her back to the hospital, formerly known as Greater Southeast, and she was in. I decided to send her to Johns Hopkins, where she had the highest percentage to possibly pull through. I was ridiculed the whole time, the whole time my mother's calling me on the phone at night crying, and I'm up at night while everybody's sleeping in their bed, and I'm there. I'm on ground zero, and I'm there. So fast forward, I had to go to the hospital and sat down with the medical professionals, and they told me that there was nothing else they could do for my mom. So right then and there, I had to make the decision to put my mom in hospice. Before we got to that point, my mother and I had a conversation of certain things that she wanted and certain things that she didn't want. One of her wishes was for not everyone to know where she was, and she didn't want to be seen in that condition. It was only a certain list of people that could come. My other uncle was told this as well as his wife. They went against my mother's wishes and leaked the address to where she was in hospice. I went to go visit my mother, and I seen family members walking out, and I'm asking them, "What are you doing there? You're not supposed to be here." They turned on me. They told me I was wrong. I was disrespectful. I'm only acting like this because I'm hurt. They deserve to see her because they like their cousins, but they're more like sisters. One of them even went into as deep as throwing in my face that my mother borrowed $60 from her for me, which she got back. It was a big fallout about that. I'm talking to my uncle who was living with her, and he was defending the fact that they should be able to come up there. And it took for me on the phone to say, "Hey, if my grandmother, your mother, gave you specific orders when she's about to pass away to abide by, are you going to be obedient to your mother, or are you just going to do what you want to do?" And once I put it to him that way, he took a deep breath and said, "Okay." But the whole time the family was going on me. And I ain't say nothing. I let that shit fly. It was exchanged over Facebook. At the funeral, I had nothing in the plan. The only thing I did was tell them my mother's favorite color so they can pick her dress out, and I picked the coffin. That's it. Everybody else did the planning, and they left me out. I had to snap just to get pictures that I wanted of me, my mother, and my kids and my family in the obituary, and all of them still wasn't there. I wasn't allowed to speak at my mother's funeral. I had no say in it whatsoever. My uncle chose to be the MC for the funeral. I had a cousin, an aunt, that got up there and threw a shot at me because of the shit that was going on social media in front of everybody while I'm sitting there trying to hold it together because my mother's laying in the coffin in front of me. And the rest of the family is cheering her on, talking about yes. But out of respect to my mother, I sat there and I took that shit on the chin like a man. I finished that day like a man, and I walked away from it. Now let's get to the bullshit. My uncle and his wife is still living in her apartment. I had to send a death certificate to the rental office just to let them know what was going on. My mom passed away November 5th. We buried her the day after her birthday on November 19th. I viewed her on the 18th. That following week, I talked to my uncle and I said, "Look, I'm going to arrange to get the stuff out of there." It was cool. It was all good. Everything was straight. We was good. It wasn't no rush. Until his wife said, "Hey, I'm going to go through your mother's stuff, and there's certain things that I want to give to people. her friends. And I said, no, stop going through her things. That's not your place. Put everything back. My uncle didn't like what I said. He snaps on me and tells me, well, you come get all of her stuff next week. And I said, look, I don't have the storage, the money to get a storage and everything. I'm going to take the big stuff out and let me come and sort through the rest. We can donate the clothes and X, Y, and Z. He told me, no, you either come and get everything or you get nothing at all. Okay. We had an exchange, right? I get to the house that morning and I have my best friend Snow with me. My mother's stuff is piled in bags in front of the door. I knock on the door. He yells, it's open, and he's sitting on the couch. Her stuff is in front of the door. I had to put my shoulder into the door just to get the door open. Oh, the dis-fucking respect. So we in there moving and stuff, and he stopped mouthing off while his wife is in the back recording. So she's recording me going off and reacting to the bullshit that he's saying to me. So at this point, I'm trying to move a table because I'm ready to slump him. Why? Because his punk ass came out his mouth and said something disrespectful about my wife and my kids. They had absolutely nothing to do with what we were going back and forth with. So why did you have to stoop so low to insult my wife and insult my kids? I don't play those games. And you know that. So all because I told you what I would tell anybody else, I'm going to punch your fucking teeth down your throat. You go run to the police and you file a stay away order against me. In this stay away order, you say that I am bipolar and I have all types of mental illnesses and I haven't been taking my medicine and I have had a complete meltdown since my mother passed away. Let's get it straight. I do not have any mental illnesses. I'm not on drugs. I'm not strung out. I am in sound, sane mind. I've always been. I didn't tolerate the disrespect. Okay. Then you get the church folk involved, right? So now the church folk involved and they picked a side because you told them a one-sided story. Y'all sat around the fucking table and talked about me like a dog. Knowing damn well y'all knew what it was. So ever since then, I've been sitting in isolated family functions. Rock's not invited because so-and-so was there. I watch holidays of my fucking family get together and not invite me or my family. My mother passed away. Not one fucking person picked up the phone, not just to call me. Fuck me. Nobody called to check on my kids. Those were her only grandkids. But y'all catering to everybody else's kids that's not blood? Where the fuck do they do that at? Y'all fucked up, man. I'm tired of hearing these stories about me that I'm just an animal. That I just go to fuck off. No. I go off when I'm disrespected. I stand on principle. And y'all fucked up. You hear me? Every last one of y'all. And no, this ain't no threat. This is a promise. I said what I said, and I meant it. If anybody has a problem with me, feel free to drop your location, and we can link up and talk about it, or do whatever you want to do. But at this point, I'm no longer explaining why I went off. That was my mother. I came from her. I know that's your sister, but guess what? My DNA is closer to hers than yours is. Respect my peace, leave me the fuck alone, or deal with the consequences. And once again, it ain't hard to find me. Follow me on all social media platforms at TaylorMade Rock. It's Big CL Suge. Man, suck my dick and get with me.